parents, does your child have an entitlement problem? Because if so, we're going to be discussing some ways you can tell. Because entitlement is a broad concept that is generally seen as a bad quality. But when is it really a cause for concern? So today's youth is often referred to as lazy, ungrateful, and entitled, but they are accused of being the participation trophy generation who were awarded for simply showing up. Parents often complain that their children are too busy playing video games and scrolling through their social channels to get any real work done. But do today's young people not know the meaning of hard work, or do they simply have a different way of approaching it? The question is hard to answer because entitlement is a really loaded word. At face value, entitlement can be seen as an expectation to be treated as special. However, it can also have benign connotations. In fact, studies have tried to resolve this debate by separating entitlement into two categories: exploitive and non-exploitive entitlement. So in today's video, we'll take a deeper look at both to understand whether the sense of entitlement your child might be exhibiting is a cause for concern. But first, if you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm Jordan Travers. I'm a licensed clinical psychotherapist and the clinical director of Awake Therapy. If you're interested in learning more about Awake Therapy, you can click on the link in the description. And if you're in need of psychological or emotional support, feel free to book an initial consultation with one of our therapists by visiting our website at www.awaketherapy.me. Okay, so let's get right into it. Number one, exploitive entitlement. Exploitive entitlement is a narcissistic tendency that has been described as the expectation of special privileges over others and special exemptions from normal social demands. People who were exploitively entitled show higher levels of neuroticism and lower levels of work orientation, social commitment, and self-esteem. There are a number of reasons why an individual would develop an exploitive sense of entitlement, such as entitlement as a byproduct of our hyper-individualistic society. We are constantly bombarded with messages that tell us we're unique and special, which can result in a culturally instilled sense of entitlement. Entitlement can also be the result of overindulgence by parents during childhood. If children are never made to do chores or experience the consequences of their actions, they may develop a sense of entitlement that carries on well into adulthood. And social media could also play a role in the entitled attitudes of today's youth. Platforms like Facebook and Instagram create a highlight reel of people's lives that can make it seem like everyone is living an amazing life except you. This comparison leads to feelings of jealousy and resentment, which can fuel a me-first attitude. Exploitively entitled people show a higher tendency towards manipulativeness, irresponsibility, and callousness. They also viewed wider societal concerns as unimportant. Number two, non-exploitive entitlement. Non-exploitive entitlement is rooted in a secure sense of self-esteem and self-worth. Contrary to exploitive entitlement, it does not include the expectation to be treated as special or better than anyone else. People with a non-exploitive sense of entitlement showed a strong work orientation, suggesting that they may feel entitled to get things they want because they are willing to put in the necessary effort to obtain them. Non-exploitively entitled participants were more likely to agree with statements such as, "I deserve the best things in life," but didn't necessarily think that others should have to help them to get them what they want. This is why those high in non-exploitive entitlement may be less vulnerable to destructive thought patterns, such as upward social comparisons and resenting one's peers than exploitively entitled youths. Non-exploitive entitlement is a product of healthy parenting and can be a strong bridge as young people make the transition into adulthood. So, in conclusion, there is nothing inherently wrong with feeling entitled to certain things, as the study points out. In fact, a sense of entitlement can be healthy and motivating. For example, if you feel entitled to a promotion at work, you're more likely to put in the extra effort required to earn it. And the same goes for feeling entitled to a successful romantic relationship. If you believe that you deserve to be in a happy and healthy partnership, you're more likely to put in the work necessary to make it happen. Entitlement can be an incredibly useful quality if it is rooted in reason and in an objective sense of self-worth. So thanks for watching. I hope you found today's content helpful. Make sure to subscribe to receive updates when a new video is posted. And remember, platforms like YouTube are an excellent resource for getting information out to others, but does not take the place of individualized psychotherapy. If you're in need of mental health assistance, whether to talk through a current issue or to create a more prosperous and fulfilling life, you can book an initial consultation using the link in the description. I look forward to seeing you soon.